Alright, pull-ups. Being able to get pull-ups, massive achievement. Alright, so first thing, before you start doing anything, you need to build the strength to be able to get a strict pull-up. So when pull-ups come up in class, there's kipping and butterfly and all that. First things first, if you can't get a strict pull-up, that's what we're going to work towards and achieve that. That would be a massive achievement, being able to do one strict pull-up. We've got brilliant ways of learning how to do that. So, a strict pull-up. When you're doing these, legs need to be nice and straight and together, not be bending, and staying nice hollow. So, chin goes over the bar, starting at dead angle. To scale them, start building the strength of being able to do that. This is one of the best ways of doing it. So you're going to get these little posts out here, toes. You're going to be directly underneath the bar. I'm going to set this so my arms are straight in the bottom. So I'm going to kneel down now without moving my feet, so I kneel forward this way. Now directly underneath the bar, my arms are straight in the bottom. I'm going to push through my toes to pull myself over the bar and going back down. Okay? I start and finish here. I never roll back onto my feet, so I never do this with my feet. Okay? My feet always stay, watch my feet. There, and I come back down, so I can feel in my arms. I apply as much pressure as I can through the floor, so there's a lot of pressure in through my arms. And I'm pulling them through there and using my arms more than my legs. You want to make it easier, apply more pressure through the floor, take it off that. If you've nailed that, and you're happy with that, and then you come on and achieve a strict pull-up, you can then start trying to learn how to do kipping pull-ups. So a kipping pull-up, this is a kipping pull-up. So I'm then using my hips, use a bit of weight to pull myself up over the bar, passing through a beat swing. So the first thing when you are learning these and you want to incorporate them into class, you can do little kips. This is what I mean by a little kip. You need to make sure that you're staying in rhythm. So my chin's not going over the bar, that's fine for now. Yeah, I'm just showing that I can stay in rhythm and complete control. You might lose rhythm because you don't push away at the top. What I mean by that is, when I come through here, when I'm here, before I drop back down, I need to push backwards as I'm doing it, and that'll keep me in rhythm. Once you've built yourself up to kipping pull-ups and you're quite efficient at them, and you can do quite a few, you can then start trying to learn to do butterflies. Butterfly pull-ups are like this. So, and then use my body in a different way and hitting some different shapes. This is a new skill, doesn't really transfer from the kipping thing, so we need to learn how to use his body and get used to the rhythm, doing it that way. So, try to think of your head here being in a box, okay? So I learnt this off the gaffer, Mark Bryan. So when I'm dangling here, my head's in a box. Now your head needs to hit all four corners of that box. Okay? So I'm dangling here. My head goes backwards, so I'm at the bottom corner of the box, and I go up, I'm at the top back corner, and then I go through, I'm at the front, and then down. So back and through, back and through. That's the first step. Notice that wherever my head is, my feet's on the opposite side of the rig. So when I go through, my feet come through. Yeah? Keep your legs nice and tight, chase that rhythm. Okay? So, don't progress any higher than that until you can do 3 to 5, showing rhythm and you don't lose control. Remember, your head needs to hit all 4 corners of the box. If it does that, you'll stay in rhythm. So 3 to 5, not too high. As I'm doing that, you're showing progression to being able to get to the higher thing. Do not go any higher until you're used to that rhythm and you're trying to chase that. That's what it's all about. You've already got the strength required to do that, because you can do pull-ups and you can do kipping pull-ups. So don't want your chin going over until you can do 3 to 5. Get used to doing that. So if they're in workouts, 3 to 5 underneath, just keeping in rhythm. Progress yourself up to a height then where you can do it again, new height, and it stays there. All right, it's a learning process. Take your time doing it. Any questions on pull-ups, come and ask one of us and I'll take you through these.